very warm welcome. In today's video, we've got some F1 news about the up and coming in a couple of, is it weeks or months, the Brazilian Grand Prix. Senna's title-winning McLaren MP4/5B to lap Interlagos in Sao Paulo Grand Prix tribute. Obviously, this year is 30 years since we lost the iconic Ayrton Senna at Imola. Obviously, Senna being Brazilian, they're going to do a tribute at Sao Paulo, Interlagos. It is on the 3rd of November. So, yeah, it is only a few weeks away. And they've told fans who are in attendance to wear the colours. It's an emotional one. I love Brazil. I love the track. I love the passion of the fans. And I love how they still sing Senna, even though he was iconic and one of the best drivers out there. I bought this McLaren kind of Senna style top because I thought it was really cool. So the Sao Paulo Grand Prix on the 1st to the 3rd of November will celebrate 30 years of Brazilian F1 hero Ayrton Senna's legacy this year with a series of tributes including the iconic McLaren MP4. Now, the McLaren white and red livery, oh my god, if we could go back to that. It's one of the best cars for me of all time. The livery it's just sick. Like Shell, Honda, the old cigarette sponsors, beautiful. So there's going to be a lap in the MP4 taken to the track at Interlagos. As part of the Senna Sempre, Senna Forever initiative, Honda and McLaren are bringing the original car, which Senna won the 90 drivers title in, to Brazil, where it will lap the track to the sound of the legendary victory theme during the race weekend. This is going to be cool. The identity of the driver behind the wheel will be announced ahead of the presentation. Now that's quite interesting. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Bruno Senna, who's obviously a relative? He's done laps before in tribute to his uncle. Is it going to be Sebastian Vettel, who's recently retired, but he did do laps at Imola, which was so cool? Or could it be an old style driver, Martin Brundle, someone like that? He's driven many cars. Or could it be Lewis Hamilton, who obviously be so cool? I'm really intrigued to see who this driver is. The identity of the driver behind the wheel will be announced ahead of the presentation, and following the lap of the MP4 will be displayed near the pit garages, giving those on the pit lane walk exclusive viewing. The initiative by Honda and McLaren celebrates Senna's victorious career, 3 decades of his incredible legacy and his deep connection with the Brazilian fans. Attendees are also invited to dress in green and yellow colours and join the celebration of one of the elite sportsmen. Now, as I say, I thought it was fitting to wear this top, given I am McLaren fan and Senna. I had to buy this top. It's so nice. It says Senna on the back. Don't know if you can see this up here. It's really cool top. So yeah, fans in attendance, get your green and yellow on. So that'll be really cool to see. Already Brazil is such a great track and venue, but like with people going to be in green and yellow colours, it's going to be very colourful in the crowd. Yeah, during the era of the success, McLaren Honda won an impressive 44 of the 80 races they competed in, and Senna was crowned champion 88, 90 and 91 with the team. Across 10 years in the sport, Senna claimed 3 drivers' titles, 65 pole positions, scored over 600 points, and collected 80 podiums and 41 wins. Yeah. In addition to making his mark on the track, there's deep... Wow, let's start that again. In addition to making his mark on the track, The deeply racer left an inspiring legacy of it, donating millions to underprivileged Brazil kids. Wow. I mean, 1994, very sad day. In November 1994, just a few months after the tragic accident at Imola, which led to 3 days of national mourning and some 500,000 people lining the streets for his funeral, Ayrton Senna was officially formed by the Senna family. Senna sempre. The foundation lives on. His legacy will live on. It's going to be a cool event at Brazil. I'm really intrigued and excited. Who is going to be that driver who gets to drive this iconic car? Vettel, Senna, Hamilton, maybe an old name, you know. It's going to be so cool. So cool. And the whole crowd going to be in green and yellow. They've been basically coming green and yellow to cement his legacy. It's a celebration event. I don't say it's a sad event. It's a celebration of Senna, his legacy. People say he's the greatest. People say Schumacher's the greatest. People say Hamilton's the greatest. But honestly, talent-wise, that lap round Monaco, every time I watch it, it gives me goosebumps. Camera shaking, just bouncing around. One hand as he goes round the hairpin. Unbelievable. And he actually got blocked on the lap, so he could have gone even quicker, which is remarkable. I can't wait for Brazil. Honestly, out of the 6 races left, Brazil is the one I'm looking forward to the most. Great track, unpredictable weather, absolute classics at this venue. 2008, best title decider ever. But we still got Felipe Massa crying about it. 2012, Sebastian Vettel facing backwards, title gone. Alonso pulls off the greatest save coming at this NRS, and somehow Seb came back to win. 2016 in the wet, where Max overtook basically everyone apart from Lewis. Just epic races around this track. Comment down below your thoughts. Yeah, a celebration, 30 years, Ayrton Senna. Green and yellow is going to be won, and there's going to be a lap in the MP4 1990 car. I really can't wait to see who's going to drive that. And they've kind of left that on a cliffhanger. Comment down below your thoughts. Who do you think is going to drive the MP4 in Senna as we celebrate the icon's life? Adios. Thanks for watching. Adios. Senna, Senna.